Hi there, it's Messy Moments with Marcy, and oh my goodness, it's been a while since I've been on here. I have been in a quiet season, and I want to talk about that today. What happens when things go quiet? What is happening? What's going on? So, yes, things have been really quiet as far as like the Lord saying, let's just sit and watch what I've done. And we're not going to talk about it. We're just going to just sit. And in this quiet season, I feel like it's been like a winter season. So when you plant crops and it's winter time and you've seen the trees, the leaves are off, it's quiet, everything looks like it's silent or it's dead. But underneath that apparent silence and the look that things are dead, there's life brimming and right about to burst forth, because spring comes next, right? So what season are you in? Are you in a spring season, a summer season where things are kind of alive? Or are you in a fall moving to a winter? Or you're in a winter where things are really quiet? And let me just tell you, because I'm over here about to testify, when you're in a winter season, it feels like things are silent, but God is moving underneath the surface. God is bringing things to life that in a sudden moment, suddenly, He is going to make the thing happen. We don't have to beg the crops to start sprouting in the spring. You don't have to convince the crops. You don't have to do more water. You don't have to do anything. You sit and you wait for the season to come, and it comes at the appointed time. And so I've been sitting with that recently in this quiet season where it's like, okay, it's sitting. That my desires have been planted, the things that God put in my heart have been planted, and it just got really quiet. And underneath all that quiet, things were germinating, things were growing, and right now I feel like I'm in harvest season. The things I planted, like, Lord, bring, a vehicle. Mine had died. Lord, bring a job that's aligned. And then my last two were house and spouse. And God did a work with all of those. The first thing to come was the car. And that was a miracle by itself. Seeing the car that I had on my vision board that I wasn't expecting for years and years to come when I didn't have a job, when my house was up for sale, in a miraculous way, just blew my mind. And that helped build the faith for the next thing God provided. Just a completely aligned job with impact that I know is going to just produce so much fruit. It already has. And just seeing that come from harvest season. And then the last two, spouse and house, it just, I've, seen just miracle after miracle after miracle in this season of quietness. It was, digging and growing and stretching. I feel like God really, really used that time to stretch me. It's so uncomfortable. It's so inconvenient. So nothing made sense to me. My brain, the math wasn't mathing. The logic wasn't working well. The things He would ask me to do, like, here, go get this car when you don't have a job. Like, does that make sense? Hey, you're gonna get another child when you have no job or car, and there should be a part of your life. It doesn't make any sense to my own mind, but the Bible says, lean not on your own understanding. Don't trust in it. Don't put your weight on it. And then let yourself be animated by the Holy Spirit. Like, let God lead you and follow Him. So I've been pushing into that this season, and out of the quiet, out of the difficult, out of the challenging, out of the really hard, I stretch. Every time I felt it, I just told myself, Lord, help me stretch. Oh, this is a stretch. This is a stretch. And why am I stretching? The Lord said, you're stretching so I can make room for the abundance that's coming, the harvest that's coming, the plentiful that's coming, the good that I have for you that's coming. You need to be able to hold it. and to steward it well. Why would God give us something that we will fumble, that we will not be able to steward? It says he who is faithful, or she who is faithful with little, to be trusted to be faithful with much. So whatever little that God has given you, be faithful with that. Give it to him. Let him stretch your capacity, because he wants to bring you greater good, greater things that have a bigger impact, that have more deep roots, that really move you to the person that he's trying to create in you. And I'm just really seeing that. The same with that winter season, like the plants are stretching and growing, that seed is pulling apart, all sorts of really cool things are going on inside of those plants before they come out in spring and just sprout up really quickly. And all of a sudden you look around, everything's green and beautiful, and the leaves are out and the flowers are out, and it's just gorgeous. But it happens quickly once it does come, and it's a complete work. It's marvelous, and you can't do that. I can't get inside of a seed and make it do anything. Like it has to wait for its season and wait for what God is doing. And so I just want to encourage you today that if you're in a waiting season, if it's winter, like just remind yourself of the season. That's probably why God keeps on talking about them in the Bible as far as these farming analogies. You just wait to receive. You cooperate with the work that he's doing. Don't fight it. He's going to make the season longer if you fight it. But just cooperate with the season. Let him stretch the mess out of you, because the more stretching, the more capacity you have to hold the things that he has for you. And just sit back and wait for the harvest. So I can't wait to tell you about the cool things that are happening. You got the 2 out of my 4 prayer requests, and I believe the other 2 are on their way. I'm in the middle of a harvest season right now, so I see the pieces. I see what's happening. I see God moving things into alignment, and I'm just in the middle. It makes me think of Tara and Wells' song. Like, if you haven't heard it, go to Tara and Wells' Insta and listen to the song about miracles. Like, this is what a miracle feels like. And I can identify with that song so much right now. So much. Like, I had that on repeat. What does a miracle feel like? It was tough. It was hard. But when you're walking in the miracle that comes from that hard place, the story, the testimony that comes out of your pain, out of the hardship, and you're walking in that, oh my goodness, it blows your mind. Like, I'm sitting here, and I was walking around the other day, and my brain hurts trying to process the goodness and the faithfulness of God in these multiple situations that I'm walking in right now. And I just cannot even fathom. Like, I didn't recognize I would be here right now. I can't even wrap my mind around how aligned God made these things. I just cannot believe. It's just mind-blowing. That's what it feels like when you're walking a miracle. Like, nothing makes sense, and it's all 100% right. It's all aligned. The peace is popping. The joy is unheard of. All the pieces just go where they need to go, and out of no effort of your own. Just comes, and God orchestrates the thing so well. So anyways, I'm just like babbling on, but I was like, I need to testify here, because God has done a tremendous work in my life and is continuing to work, and I cannot wait to share the things that are coming on the other side of this. Some of it I can't share right now, but like, I'm gonna wait till he tells me. He told me to hop on and start testifying right now about the things that he's doing, and I just hope that's an encouragement to you. So if you're in a winter season, spring is coming. It's harvest time. It is coming. Even though the more painful the things are, the more the earlier they happen in your life, the hard things, I believe that the greater, the ultimate fulfillment of the work that God's doing in you will be. Satan gets really frustrated with the work that God does and tries to kind of take us out at the knees early on, and tries to bring all sorts of traumas and hardships and betrayals and attacks on who you are. Has you to doubt who you are made to be. You're too much for this. You're not enough for that. You're rejected, and you're this and you're that. And he tries to have you doubt God's goodness. Well, why did God bring this thing to me? And why did he do? No. He doesn't. God only brings good. And it's not good. He's not done with it yet. So watch out for those attacks in the season. I think the two things that I've had to really watch out for in this season, especially a season when the harvest is coming like this one, is one, to give up the fight, to get exhausted by the waiting, and to settle for less. That dupe comes, that phony comes, that fake and bake comes, that the thing that's not real comes, that simulates the real thing, comes to tempt you, and you think, oh, that's like almost the thing that God showed me, almost there, to kind of distract you. That's going to show up. Just say no to that. Just say, nope. God showed me what it is. Nope. I'm not going to take that. And the other thing he does, so Satan sends a distraction to try to have you take less, or he has you give up. Like, oh, this is not going to happen. God's not as faithful. God's not as good. It's not here right now, so it's not ever going to be here. Or you got to force something, you got to make it happen. That's another way that he attacks and gets you very discouraged, so that you don't make it to the promise. You get stuck in a place that you were supposed to be just traveling through. That was a great message by Christine Kane. So if you see that one about Lot's wife, check that one out. That was amazing. So watch out for those two: distractions that cause you to settle for less, and discouragement that causes you to stop in your tracks, to slow you down. So look out for those in your season. Keep on trucking towards whatever the vision that God put in your heart, and tell yourself that there's a reason I have this desire. Well, only God-given desire, so nothing that violates God's will, obviously. But the reason why you have that desire, why it's burning in you, is because God intends to fulfill it. God put it there so that he could bring heaven to earth, so he could use that to do something on this earth through you for people all around you. So don't get discouraged about it. Trust that he does still speak to people. It's all over the Bible. So go ahead and read it, so that you can see God speaking directly to people, telling them to do specific things. And he still does it. He still does it with me. He does it with friends that I see. He does speak. And if you can't hear him, ask him, and clear your area, clear your mind. Make sure you're not living in sin. Get in the Bible, get in his word, get in a Christian community, and just fill yourself with him and quiet, so that you can hear that. So anyways, I'm so thankful to be where I'm at right now. And I know God has so much more in store for you and for me. And I hope that you have a blessed day, and that your harvest season's coming soon. All right, until next time. Bye.